What? I know that look. I get the same look from my parents when I use my phone. If I know my generation, we like to blame our own issues on the outside world. We like to blame the constant changing state of the world. We like to blame the change in social norms, and most of all, we like to blame technology. But what if I told you the problem lies within ourselves, not the outside world? Our great-grandparents, they lived through the Great Depression. They also lived through the Great War. We have no Great Depression or Great War. Our Great War is a spiritual one. Our Great Depression is our lives. We've all been raised on television and led to believe that we become millionaires, movie stars, and rock stars. All for that to be crushed. 2 years ago, I was addicted to video games, addicted to social media, addicted to technology, like most other teenagers. Everybody around me, they're maturing. They're becoming better people, while I was stuck in the same place. I got frustrated, and one day, I looked at myself in the mirror. I asked myself, is this how you want to live? Is this the best you can do? Is this how you want to spend the rest of your life? After that day, my perspective changed. After a bit of thinking, I realized that our brain is our most powerful weapon, yet our most versatile tool. And that's why it frustrates me so much that we refuse to take advantage of this fact. And that's why today, I'm going to be providing with the necessary information to master your mind. Your mind, it's a machine. Works constantly, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It works when you're eating, when you're sleeping, and when you're working. Have you ever daydreamt? We've all been there. You're bored, at work, in class, and you daydream. For example, you think about what you would do if there was an earthquake or if the roof collapsed. It's very normal. Then this is a day-to-day example of your brain working constantly. Now that I've told you why your brain is powerful, let me tell you how to take advantage of your brain. Number one, remove all distractions. We all have our vices, whether it be literature or technology. We have something that pulls us away from our goals. If you do not separate yourself from your distractions will separate you from your goals. We need to stop pretending like we have more self-control than we do. We need to remove distractions around us. If video games distract you, sell your video games. If social media distracts you, delete the apps. If you don't, you'll be stuck in a cycle, because more likely than not, you're a product of your environment. That means you'll be stuck in a loop. If there's distractions around you, you'll get pulled back and you'll fall into stimulation again and again. Belief is the key to your mind. If I told you, stand up and fly, you wouldn't, because you know it's impossible, and your brain operates the same. If you don't believe you can do something, your brain, it makes logical sense. That's why if you want to succeed, you need to truly believe you can do the thing you set out to do. How do you instill this belief? In short term, start small and end big. An example, you want to get better grades on your report card. A goal of many students. First, start off by doing better on your quizzes. If you do better on your quizzes, the satisfaction you gain from completing this small objective will propel you to your goal. And there's a saying, it says the hardest step in every journey is the first step. Now let's say you've done all of these, but if you have a bad environment, you'll be the same as when you started. A Greek philosopher once said, "Show me your 5 closest friends, and I'll tell you who you are." If your 5 closest friends are smokers, you'll become the 6th. Now, if 5 people can change a habit, imagine the effect your environment has on you. The place where you work, where you eat, where you sleep. It can change the course of your life. It can take you from being a failure to being a success. How do you make a good environment? It's easier than you think. Although your brain is very powerful, its attention span is comparable to a 5-year-old's. So if you surround yourself with distractions, your brain subconsciously thinks about those distractions. If you surround yourself with information, your brain will focus on the useful information. You need to make your environment so good that when you're bored, you reach for your book rather than your phone. In conclusion, if you want to change your life, become a better person, and improve your living standard, you need to take charge, take action, and control your mind. Thanks for listening.